Yeah, some of you guys never even got out of your bed this morning. That is the real shame. Good morning, Anthony. Good to see you, brother. No, we're not doing the arrow. Not how to practice the bow and arrow. But that is a bow and arrow move. Thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was in Montreal this weekend, so I was away. So that's why I wasn't live Friday. But now I'm back. It's so dark. Mr. Illusion Rap Artist. That's what you're living, an illusion. No, I don't practice that. What I just did was hard style qigong. Okay, or what they call neigong fighting. Yeah, some of you really need therapy, Mr. Todd. Please, I'm not a therapist. I'm doing iron palm training, conditioning. What's going on, Legacy? Good to see you. How does this benefit my hands? By not being very injured prone and increasing punching power as well as grip as well. But there are even further benefits. White powder is coming out because I have to change the marble. There's marble inside. Let me see. Okay, small pieces of marble, natural rock, natural stone marble. So after a while, this gets this gets crushed. So I have to change that actually. Yeah. My fist is good. Okay. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Mace Windu? Very good. Yeah, small knuckles, please show me yours. When I go to your channel, there's zero. There's nothing I can find actually. Was it painful when you first started? Of course. Of course. Whenever you do martial arts, it's always painful. But pain is a door you have to walk through. Sometimes to discover things about yourself, right? Pain relieves, yes. It's not the same pain. It's only a sensation to let me know my nerves are not dead. But it's not pain because, again, this is marble. I can't fake it. Okay? If it's really hurting, I can't fake it. I can't do it anymore, right? That means there's progress being made. Yeah, your hands, of course, your hands, because we're training our fascia, guys. You have to remember, fascia, muscle fascia is very intelligent. That's where a lot of trauma actually gets stored, in your fascia. Childhood trauma, any kind of traumatic experiences you had. And those are also sensory, it has a sensory function, your fascia. Sandbag, no, that's not sand, it's marble inside. Now we're doing the granite stone. My elbows are fine. Thank you very much for that. No, I haven't tried it. Again, because my nerves are there, we're not killing our nerves. Some people have a method where they kill their nerves. From my perspective, that's very detrimental to your health. I would never tell anybody to do that. If you're more curious about Iron Palm, what it's about, check out my playlists. I have playlists on my channel for free. Check them out. I have many videos. Do I train with weapons? I have Kali sticks and bow staff and a few swords. Yeah. Thank you. I love to staff. Been a while. I do call it nunchucks nowadays, but like Chinese, Japanese. Yeah, Japanese sword is fire, and even Chinese swords are fire. I have a short sword, and almost like the butterfly swords. Okay. Oh, nice. Osteoarthritis, you can't even tell me what causes osteoarthritis, and you're actually using the word. Yeah. Bone conditioning is only one part of it. Again, if you want to know more, check out my playlist. I have playlists on my channel. Yes, the Goju Ryo is amazing. The only thing is their hands are crumpled mostly, okay? They need warm water in the morning just to open their hands. That means there's something not exactly there that's right. Unfortunately, a lot of the medicine is not there. And once you see them, they just smash, right? They smash, they do this. That's also incorrect. Okay, it's too aggressive, too fast. The Shaolin way is much more longer and disciplined, but it's much more safer. I'm glad you feel better, Reap. Now get a hug from your mom. It looks like you need one, my friend. I'm glad that you feel validated, actually. That's the beautiful thing. Somebody said over time your skin gets very thick, your bones build a layer of calcium which makes them harder. Again, that's only one part of it. The skin is actually the first part. You can get that from just a bag of rice. You can get thicker skin and even bones. There is much more to this because you need to protect your nerves. Your skin can't protect your nerves and your capillaries and your blood vessels and your ligaments. Neither can your bones really. I have all this on my playlist. You guys go check it out. It's for free. The bio armor, the Shaolin bio armor. Okay, that's what you're developing. If you're doing it in a safe method. If you want just hardened bones, you can get that within 3 months. But you're gonna have some problems down the line. No, I'm not desensitizing because I have all feeling. Everything when I'm hitting, I feel it. I can feel it, but it's not pain. It's not a sharp pain. So when you kill your nerves, that's already a detriment. You need your nerves. That's why I say check out my videos. Check out my playlist. You're building bio armor. Yes, bio armor, Mr. Charlie. I know that you kept 6 feet apart and had your mask on, my friend, but now it's almost 2026. You can wake up, okay, live real life, and actually research. Use your mind, use your head for more than a hat rack. And we're not talking about firearms, Mr. Jack Lag. I know that you need the great equalizer, my friend. I know that. I know you need it. I've been doing this for almost 4 years now, okay? Over 3 years. It's called a Makiwara. Yeah, Makiwara is okay for beginners. Makes your bones stronger is just one part. If you want to know more, I have playlists on my channel. You can go check them out. Actually, there's no erosion. This is a granite stone, my friend. Exactly how I found it is exactly how it stayed. Mr. Aiden, oh my goodness, look at that name. Aiden, you need your mama. I know that. Punching is better. You don't even train, Mr. Ruckus. I don't know why you're typing. Nathan, I didn't have any pro fights, so I'm sorry. You can go to TikTok and find somewhere to goon somewhere else, my friend. Thought it was a bit of erosion. Yeah, the light reflection. How does this train your arms? It trains your hands, which are part of your arm. You have never even trained, Mr. Sideways. You haven't even sparred. I don't know why you're typing. My goodness. How embarrassing. I'm in my 30s, my friend. Prime examples. Yes, exactly. Wales, how's it going? Thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate it. I didn't know that you need to train professionally to train martial arts. I didn't know that was a prerequisite. Calisthenics, body weight exercises, of course. That's just part of almost any martial art regime or regimen. I'm gonna hit the double end bag maybe and do some reflex ball training as well. Have you trained this guy before? Anybody that knows, they know that this is dense material. And it weighs about 220, 230 pounds if it's water filled. Yes, Mr. Michael, it's not a real rock. You caught me. You exposed me. To reinforce the wrist, check out my playlist. Go on my channel and check out my playlist. I specifically set that up. Well, you can also add Qigong. Qigong will amplify anything you do. That's also good. Do I live in an Amazon box? I don't know what that means. Check out the benefits of Qigong, actually, Mr. Honey Bear, I believe your name is. Check out my playlist on the benefits of Qigong. I specifically made these videos on why you even should practice it as anybody, a woman, man. This is like Okinawa karate. Well, guess what? Okinawa actually came from Shaolin. There's many principles of the Shaolin Kung Fu, whichever lineage, mainly South, in Okinawan karate. That's why they have the original, the Goju Ryo. They still have it. The conditioning. So it's just hurting yourself to help yourself heal. I'm not hurting myself, my friend. Listen, you can check my channel. I do this every week. If I was really hurting, and you try to hit a granite stone like this, see how you feel in 2, 3, 4 days. See if you can do it week after week. So I'm doing this actually smart, my friend. Okay. I'm from Canada. Which part of Canada are you moving to? Does the rock wear down? No, this is a granite stone. It doesn't wear down. Do I do weights? Yes. Dumbbells, kettlebells, mace bells are my favorite though. Alberta. Okay. I've never tried yoga. Yoga is the ancient Indian system. We know this. But Western yoga is mostly fluff, unfortunately. Okay. The real yogis, it's a completely different thing. Just like Qigong. A lot of Western Qigong is watered down, diluted, unfortunately. But Qigong has its own stretches with breath. Okay. Relaxation, contraction, stretching, pulling. Okay. Making your tendons and your sinews very healthy. How to increase your stamina? Do sprints. Thank you, Windu. Appreciate it. Have I ever hit myself the wrong way doing this? You can't hit it the wrong way. You can only hit it too hard, a little too hard. That's why you need the proper rhythm. And you need to know your level. That's why it's important to get almost pretty much a smooth surface. Okay, you don't want many bumps, obviously. Hurt myself in what way? So I can't practice? No. You get bruising. That's natural. That's any martial art. You start kicking a heavy bag, you're going to get bruising. Do I do shin conditioning? Of course. Is it less painful? 100%. Than I started? Yes. Again, guys, check out my playlist. I have free playlists on my channel. You can understand more about Iron Palm. Again, the back fist is the most delicate, I would say, of the hand. You can't fake this, right? It's a sharp pain if you keep doing that, and then you're going to kill nerves. That's not what we're doing. I don't hit it harder, no. To be honest, no. I hit it pretty much the same. Because again, this is granite. I can't... I'm not going to smash this thing. Okay, maybe if it was wood, on wood you can hit it hard. But once you hit the earth stone element, and of course once you hit iron, you can't hit iron hard, guys. Come on. You can't do that. Mr. Noodles, make me. What kind of video is that? You're not going to get no likes. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for sharing your opinion. Now you can go to TikTok, my friend. If I do this even once, my hands would dismount. My friend, if you want to start Iron Palm training, I also have a video for that. The beginner can start it. Not with the stone. Okay, you need a different level. But go check it out. We should do this on a stump until it splits. I already have you sound easy to rage bait. My friend, if I don't like your attitude, I'm not gonna get baited. I just boot you and I forget about you. Okay. It's what time is it? It's not even 12 o'clock here, and people already have their blood pressure skyrocketing. Hilarious. Because I disappear when shake is. The Rock don't fight, bro. The Rock doesn't fight. We know the Rock doesn't fight. The heavy bag doesn't fight either, my friend. The heavy bag doesn't fight either. I don't know what kind of rationale that is. I've been doing this in our higher in public. Yeah, stop this. Yeah. Somebody's do your hands shake. My hands don't shake. Okay, I know some people's they start going like this. That's also a problem. That means you're not doing it properly. Yeah. What am I training for? Keep going, bro. Don't let them distract you. Beautiful. Thank you guys for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Mr. Fabian, please seek therapy, my friend. You almost broke your hand a few times by punching. What were you punching? You almost broke your hand on. Again, if you want to start Iron Palm training, I have playlists on my channel where I have a free instructional video. You can start Iron Palm training today. Take care, bro. Have a good day. Hand and wrist conditioning and power. If you don't have the right method, Cody, it is not good. Exactly. What did I slap before? I was hitting wood, bamboo and teak wood. And after that, even I have the bag here. Okay, you need to start with the cotton bag here. In Kung Fu, they call this a cotton pillow. But what's inside is what matters. Again, I have all of this on my instructionals, on my free playlist. I'm not calcifying anything. That's another misconception. Do I have any permanent knuckle damage? I don't know. You tell me. Look at my videos. I punch everything. When did you start getting? I got into martial arts actually late. I got into it when I was 20. Even the way you're doing it seems wrong, brother. I'm so serious. But Cody, you don't even know what I'm doing. You have never even seen this kind of training and you're critiquing that it's wrong. Please do some research. Do some research. Sifu Sergio, he sounds familiar. Is that Wing Chun? My knuckles don't hurt, no. Or else I couldn't do this every day, back to back. Okay, or even 4 or 5 days out of the week. If your knuckles really hurt from a granite stone, that means you have some big damage. You can't do this 2-3 days consecutively. You can't even fake not hurting. Okay, because this is a granite stone. You understand human anatomy, but you don't even understand human fascia, muscle fascia. What is the function of fascia? I know you don't understand that because you think that it's only bone density. That's just one small aspect of it. What do you mean you aren't calcifying? I'm not my friend. That's why I say this is not that's a different method. You're gonna damage your hand. Again, I have examples of people that their hands aren't damaged after 10, 20, 30 years of training. Do you have a video about mental health? Fire and water. Actually, that's a good topic, infamous. I should make a video about that. It's actually a good topic. Do you do any shin conditioning? Yes, with bamboo. People get carpal tunnel because they don't have qigong, they don't know about hand massage, and they don't have external rub, liniment, and even internal medicine, which is tinctures, to clear the vessels. All right, that is a different thing to help bones grow straight, to prevent osteoarthritis and arthritis. My friend, real facts. That should not be your username. It's not about your hand getting a little tougher. Your hand becomes like a stone. So I don't know what to tell you. Your hand becomes even bigger. So maybe I understand you want to project your insecurity, but this is not the platform, my friend. Mr. Team Catastrophe, I have playlists on my channel explaining just that, just your question, exactly down to the science of what is happening when you're training Iron Palm. So go check out my playlist. That's called inflammation. What's inflammation? At this level, you can't do this every day. You need rest. But if you're doing rice or beans or wood, you can do that every day because it's all about elements. If you're following 5 elements Shaolin principles. I have videos of me smashing a coconut. I have videos of me of smashing river stones. So I don't know what people say this doesn't work and this doesn't make your hands stronger. And the main benefit is me not being prone to injury as much as the regular person. But of course, having your hands, if you're learning certain systems, you need to know how to back fist and not break your backhand, okay? Or even hit with your wrist. Okay, hitting with your wrist is possible as well. Yeah, the chin, I understand. That's why you have to tuck your chin, tuck your elbow up, and guard that chin. I'm not doing this for fighting. I'm doing this because I've been practicing Kung Fu for a long time, and I've always wanted to do Iron Palm just for myself. It's a safety thing. Newton Castle bone density again is just one part. I understand your concern, but there are herbs exactly for the liniment, the rub, that increase the calcium. Okay, they supply calcium and increase, promote bone density, bone growth, new bone growth. Okay, osteoclast, which is the breaking down of bones, and osteoblast, which is the building up of bones. Actually, if you understand about topicals and adding certain salts, salts penetrate more of the skin barrier, bringing certain compounds in the herbs into the bones and tissue. So you're wrong about that. Again, you have to understand herbalism, okay? Herbology, because you have certain agents, like again, I'll say salts. The purpose of that is to bring the good compounds of the herbs deep into the tissue. So certain herbs and rubs can penetrate deeper. You just didn't know that. Again, it just takes some research. That's why in certain herbal liniments, Didajaos, they include certain sea salts, and there are even different salts than sea salts. All they do is penetrate, help penetrate further. And just supplementing with calcium will not help, because a lot of calcium is not even bones, my friend. A lot of bones is made up of phosphorus, calcium phosphorus mix. Okay, calcium is essentially an electrolyte, one of the main 5 electrolytes. So when you look up bone structure, actually phosphorus will help you more. But again, this is where you need the proper formulas, guys. You need to be, it needs to be handed down from a person that actually did iron palm training, not that says this is beneficial for bruising or pain or whatever the case is. Nice. Of course, you need a recovery day, at least 1 or 2. Not even close to breaking, dude. Well, good thing I'm not trying to break it. That's not how you spell seagull. Auto spell is free, kiddo. We're in 2025. Let me see. It's impossible to break the rock. Again, I'm not trying to break it. I don't know why GMOs keep thinking that. But again, that's why you're GMOs. What are you hitting it for? For iron palm. Yeah. I said yes, iron palm. Mr. Hunt, I'm not getting defensive. I just don't tolerate GMO mindsets, okay? Parasites. I can't entertain parasites, so please go to TikTok. Let's see. Have you ever been in a street fight? I don't like to call it a street fight. They're street altercations. Street fight is actually you set up a fight and you go. Street altercations are very different. I don't only do iron palm. Of course, I train martial arts. I have bags, heavy bags, double end bags, cobra bags. Iron palm is a accessory. Okay, just like you do knuckle push-ups as an accessory. How long have I been conditioning? About 4 years, almost 4 years. If you want to start iron palm training, check out my playlist. JW, I'm so glad you feel better after that comment. I think your mom left you out a warm glass of milk. It looks like you need it. GMO is kind of like an A what? Um, I've never had any, Mr. Newton. But I know you took the 3-4 boosters. I know that much. I know you stood 6 feet apart with your mask on. If this guy hammer fists you, you would know why. Mr. Just a MMA fan, please. You're just a fan. You're a fanatic. I can't even address you. You're presumptuous, and presumptuousness is not a masculine trait. Yeah, 4 boosters. Who's that? Nyla? Check out my playlist. I have a free tutorial how to start iron palm training. Women can do it as well. You know what you're doing, like I said, it's the masters. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it. Not mad at this. Very good. Yes, because I don't drink, I'm a psychopath. Exactly. That's A-class rationale. Bro got... Let me see. That's what I was doing. No, you shouldn't drink pop, my friend. No, if you're gonna drink, definitely do not drink Coke, please. Coke is... I don't want to tell you on here where they get the flavor for artificial vanilla, but you can look it up. Look up where they get vanilla flavoring for ice cream and everything else. Then you'll rethink your vanilla adventures. Once a year. I don't practice grappling, but I have jujitsu, sambo, and a little Greco-Roman. Boof, my coke. Vanilla bean, that's the natural vanilla bean. That's different. I mean, yeah, Mr. Newton. From the glands of the beaver, actually. Do you train any eagle claw? Yes, a little eagle claw, even dragon claw. Really, it's a monkey claw. Okay, this is the monkey claw. Dragon is more in. You have tiger. Eagle is more in as well, but monkey is different as well because I practice monkey kung fu, and you need to know that. You need to have a very tight, very good grip, tendon power. It's not about muscles; it's training your tendons. Let's see, Mr. Derek. I offended you, my friend. Go to TikTok now. Have you ever done Muay Thai? Yes, of course. Let me see. That's good for today. Yeah. So again, if you want to know more about Iron Palm or how to start Iron Palm, check out my playlist on my channel. I have hypermobility. Do you think this would be beneficial? Hypermobility. It depends what kind of issue you have. I don't know exactly your situation. You need to do your own due diligent research. Pinching this rock will hard and will dance over a long time. Yes, it's not achieved quickly. You're right. Do I ever shadow box a lamppost? No. Your bones in your hand are way too small for that. It's not about the bones in the hand, which can get larger actually by osteoblast actions, but it's never mind your bones. It's about your ligament. Your tendons can get larger. They're cables. Okay, guys, you think of the tendons as cables, electrical cables that can get thicker and emit force. People don't understand that about tendon strength, tendon power. Okay, and tendons stay with you in your old age. Muscle fades away, but tendons stay. So you can always refine and develop your tendons. I've been boxing for 25 years. This is why. No, that's not why Mayweather's hands are broken, you GMO. My friend, people don't even have the rub, the liniment. They don't even know about hand massage. They don't know about Qigong breathing, what benefits it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there are cables that you can still break your hands. Of course, you can break your hands. Nobody's walking around like Superman, but you are just so lost because you can't even bare knuckle box. Mr. Trick, I can't even say your name. What filth? And you're a martial artist. Oh my gosh. Clearly, it didn't help your mind. It maybe helped your body, but it never helped your mind. And that's where everything issues from, is your mind. Wolff's Law is just one part of it. You have also Davis's Law, and those are just the surface as well. But the chance of breaking hand is significantly reduced by this exercise. Exactly. Exactly. No, I'm not Islam. No. Somebody said. What are you putting on your hands? That's what everybody wants to know. Yes, I have a few swords in the back, actually, sticks and all kinds of things. No, it's not dog paw medicine. And yes, I've never broken my hands. Never fractured. A lot of people don't know about human anatomy and physiology. A lot of people are believe what they want to believe, and then when you show them something new, they have cognitive dissonance. They don't want to accept it, even if they do their own research. You put the crap emoji because I know that's what's in your head, my friend. Oh yeah, of course I've hit myself. Not with the bar, because this is aluminum, but when I started with the wood. How come I broke my hands? F loads then bro. Because again, you don't do hand strengthening exercises, my friend. Can you do fingertip push-ups? Can you hold your fingertip? Can you do wrist push-ups? Can you do knuckle push-ups? Then do you do knuckle push-ups on bricks? Then you do it on the decline. Okay, then do you do a little iron palm? Do you use medicine rub? I'm very sorry. I've been boxing a long time, so I understand your concern. I know what it's like to punch the heavy bag very hard and you feel pain inside the tissue and the bones. I know what that feeling is like, and I know what it's like to fix it as well. Thank you, Mr. Brain. Not just flat. What do you mean by not just flat? You mean like bare knuckle? You're weak is why you break. It's not because you're weak, my friend, because again, some people are strong, but they don't take care of those other things. That's why I say the Soviet Union, the Soviet method, the boxing method, where they have the what they call who's that guy? Better Beeve and Bivol. They're like, oh, do you do that exercise where they do the fingers, then those push-ups? That comes from even before the Soviet Union. They were researching these different exercises, how to fully strengthen the hands and prevent to the best degree fractures and breaks. Mm, yeah, Mr. Joshua, please, my friend, you need some therapy. Never tried on bricks or incline. Not incline, decline. So incline is up, decline is your feet are up and you're down, so you have more pressure. Do that with your knuckles. That'll not only increase your density and your resilience to injury, but also punching power. Do you do Wing Chun with Jack Mehoff? No. I started with Wing Chun, but gripping rice works, of course. 100%. Even when you have a bag of rice, you stab it in, and then you grip. So this will increase the bones, the structures here, so they won't be vulnerable as well. Those are the beginning things that you should do. My hand's shaking, even hurt in the cold. What should I do? Iron hand too much right now, or really good for my problem? Hold on. You said you've been doing MMA from 4. You're 21. Damn. That would take a little bit more work on the internal, I'd say. Don't start the external. Start with the internal. Fix your internal. Okay, look up herbs. Again, I have certain videos on my playlist, certain things that people will find beneficial. You need to know these things. You need to understand certain herbs if you're a martial artist, especially. You need to. It's a prerequisite. If my hands really hurt, guys, like you say, oh, arthritis and this and that, I couldn't do this. I couldn't do this right now. See, this is all fingers. This is all to. But I understand what you mean when you say your fingers hurt and your hand hurts. And you said that they hurt in the cold. That's a case of arthritis already. joint arthritis, right? Inflammation of the joints. Coca-Cola is acidic and it strips minerals like calcium from your bones, therefore contributing to degradation of your bones. Rock climbing because you're gripping. But again, even things like this. Okay, this is the basic. This is a tiger claw device, see? So all of this is your tendons. Okay, you're pulling, you're exercising. And this is the easy one, okay? When you go here, this is hard. This is your finger. So this really works a lot of the flexors. Okay? This is above the regular hand pumps that you find in the regular sewers. I'm from Canada. After iron bone grip and rock climbing is next best. Yeah. Should I go to China for martial arts? Depends where you go. You're better off going to Taiwan, my opinion. What is your question? Push-ups on your knuckles will give you more power, of course. Especially decline. So your legs are up, your knuckles are down. You have it depends what degree, and you do your knuckle push-ups. Horizontal, vertical and horizontal as well. Mr. Brainblade, I will block you. My friend, we're talking about martial arts. I'm not a dating coach. Any truth in dipping your hands on petrol? I'm sure it'll make your hands thick or skin thicker, but that's a petroleum-based product, which is a carcinogen and toxin, nerve toxin especially. Yeah. I don't punch gravel or glass. Why would you punch glass? Yeah, Mr. Brain, I'm sorry, very sorry. Yeah. If you want your hands thicker, your skin thicker, in a safe manner, just start with the beginner iron palm training. Okay, I have the video on my playlist. Oh, actually, do this first. I need to know, should I get, I don't know what method that is, I'm very sorry. I can tell you about the Monkey Master in Taiwan. Has an impeccable method, but that takes a lot of dedication and time. It's never too late, Yellow Wolf. It just depends what your goals are. No, I've never had to hit anybody with the stick. Actually, maybe one time, but I just love it, to be honest. I love the sticks. I do not know Dixon, no. Thank you guys for the likes, appreciate it. How do you deal with hunger after sessions? Eat nutrient dense food. Eat food that the calories matter and they supply you with minerals. How you build power. How you build power using this silly punch bag. My brother, clearly this is your first day. Oh my goodness. Power is only one part, brother. Yeah. If anybody has been boxing for more than 5 years, closer to 10 years, you understand that boxing is not about power, primarily. Power is just one aspect. Timing and rhythm, my friend. Timing and rhythm and accuracy. Okay, cutting angles. Giving the shots that they can't see. Yeah, counter punching. Even hitting this small target, right? Keeping your eyes fixed on something very small. fix this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is a blessing to have this gym. Thank you guys for the likes again. Let's see. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you. All right, that's enough for today. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Check out my playlist. Support the channel. Have a wonderful day, guys.